We're heading on a road trip, starting in the Gold Coast and making our way up to about the Cooktown area and then heading back down again.
We're just going to show you a quick video of us putting up the tent and taking the tent back down.
So we've just taken off the rain cover. Looks a bit like a burst couch, but this is how it comes when that's off. And this is it before we put in the guy ropes and the support legs for the sun and rain flaps. This is the tent fully up. So now we're set up, I'll take you up the ladder and show you what it looks like inside. So we've got plenty of room up here, loads of head height. I think it's about 2.2 long and about 4.5 foot wide. And we have some pockets in here for storage. These are waterproof flaps that obviously roll up and go over the top of these fly nets. These cords here help pull the tent together when it goes back down again. And then what we do is we've been hanging our phone tripod off of that bar, which allows us to watch some movies on our phone. Works really well. So in the front here we try and keep things a little bit tidy. We've got mascot Francesca up front there, and my beach bag down at my feet as I've got short legs. It's nice and easy for me. The windows go down in this car and they're like windowless doors, which is great. And then we've got our sun shield in here too, which we use to park up to try and keep everything cool. But this is the front. So the back is a bit of a different story. This is obviously where everything that we use day in day out is stored. We've got the awning for our tent which wraps around the bottom, and we have these kind of handy storage things for the back of the seat. So we've got some sun cream, we've got our boomerang, we've got some kitchen utensils and some cloths and a couple of little tools here. Down the bottom here we have our tent poles, camera bag with our equipment, our tripods, etc. Then we have our storage boxes. They'll show you what's inside them a bit later on. And through there you can just start to see the bikes. We've also got another one of those seat storage things over there. They're pretty handy for just storing little things. And then there is an expanding box down there too, which just has random rubbish in it and some handy things like glue and sewing stuff, as well as a 5-litre jug of water and our laundry bag. We're actually using a dry bag as our laundry bag. It helps to stop the smell from dirty washing. Moving on to the other side, you'll get a better view here of how our bikes are stored in here, and our basketball too, for when we fancy a little slam dunk. So as you can see down here, there's a piece of wood with a QR mount on it. That's my forks that are attached to it here. And you'll see if I zoom out a little bit here. Handlebars, forks, front wheel off. And then that's Scott's back wheel that's tucked in here. So his QR mount is at the back of the car. but it gives you a little bit of an idea of how we've got them in here. My saddle's still on, Scott's saddle's off. That is again because I am short. What have we got in here then? We have our boxes in the back there, our camping stoves, which is now 2 singles as the double that we had broke and we had to take it back. We've also got another soft fold flat cool box here, which is handy for when we're taking things out and about. It's definitely not as cumbersome as our actual cool box. In here we've obviously got essentials, toilet roll. This is our bin for going to the shower, etc. These little cubby holes down here are super handy. Some trainers. And this is where we keep our main luggage as well. So that's my little suitcase at the front there and Scott's in here. It also means that it's super easy access to open the top and open the top. And we try not to put too much stuff on top of there apart from maybe our pillows and stuff that we can move quite easily. Then we have our cool box here. So it's an electric cool box. We can plug that in to the socket in the back here, which is fantastic that we have that, as we didn't think we would and then we found it. So this is great because when we're running in the car it's running as well, and it actually is quite surprising how cold it keeps it. We just have to shimmy this out, pop the handle back, open it up. Not many interesting things in here too, but it's super handy. And if you've got some ice in there as well, it actually keeps things cold for quite a while in this heat, which is something else. And then a couple of things in here, which is just our microfiber towels, which are really quick and easy to grab. Scott's protein, the bike pump and his saddle, and a couple of reusable bags there for when we go and grab some shopping. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of how we've got everything set up in here. Oh look, I missed the fishing rod. Goes right in there along the top of the handles. Can you see that? Right to the front. I bash my head on the reel all the time. Anyway, hopefully that gives you a better idea of how we are set up.
As you've seen, we've not got much space in the car. Sarah's going to give you a quick tour of the 2 boxes that we use to store all our stuff. We've got one for food stuff and we've got one for cooking and washing stuff.
So we have some measuring cups and bowls, probably overkill. We have our kettle, we have a sieve. The reason we have the sieve is we paid a lot of money for it because we found it really difficult to find a sieve, so we brought it with us just in case. Wooden spoon, washing up liquid, sponges, funnel, all our butane for our stove, some bug spray, spare water container, USB lamp, pegs and a washing line, our mozzie coils, all our cloths, washing liquid, foil, cling film, shovel, and some tape over here and hand washing stuff as well. Oh, and black bags. In this box we have all our cooking stuff, or more cooking stuff. So chopping board, tea, sweeteners, pots and pans, and all our food. So porridge, noodles, pasta, rice, some cereal, our spices, our plates, soy sauce, peanut butter, and lots of tin stuff. So we've got like tinned shredded chicken breast, tuna, beans, you know, your usual kind of camping stuff. And this kind of gets topped up every 4 days-ish to try and keep the space inside here. We want everything to be in a box and away from any beasties, basically. So yeah, sometimes it's a bit of a hassle to fit everything in, but we try our best.
Thanks for watching our tent up, tent down, what's in the car video. Our channel is very new, so we'd be grateful if you would like and subscribe and share it with anybody that might want to see what's in the video. Our trip is from kind of Brisbane area up the east coast of Australia, and we're starting kind of Sunshine Coast area. So our next video will be about the Sunshine Coast and our travels a little bit north of there.